We can stop Matt's over by the cell 17 or cell 16.
Let's do that.
To work for 20 years on one project and see it go from a design on paper to over 2,000 acres of wetlands functioning as designed is extremely rewarding.
This project serves as a real model for folks all over the country. Well, it really came to be with a lot of people years ago really putting their heads together and looking for an alternative to creating a new reservoir.
We partnered with the Tarrant Regional Water District that supplies water to a large portion of the Metroplex.
Our missions are very different, but this is really finding middle ground where we can meet water needs in a wildlife-friendly and a natural resource-friendly manner.
We're open for waterfowl hunting in the fall to bird watching throughout the spring. TPWD was able to substantially improve our wildlife habitat here on this wildlife management area. The folks that work for me here, they're great biologists, they're great wildlife technicians that handle the day-to-day operations of this wildlife management area.
You know, we've had to work together as a team in order to make sure that this whole project has become a success.
Everyone is very passionate about what they do, so we work until we get the job done and help each other out. Each of us has our own little niche and passion that we strive to achieve, and so we work independently oftentimes as well. We have increasing human populations, increasing demands on water use. There's always going to be a need to provide plenty of good drinking water and habitat for both people and wildlife.
We pump water from the Trinity River into a series of sediment basins, and then we flow it through a series of wetland cells. The wetland plant community and the wetlands themselves act as a filter, filtering out the nutrients.
If that water were put directly into a reservoir, that would lead to substantial algal blooms in those reservoirs. So we're using those wetlands to take up those nutrients and clean this water, and that water is relifted into the Richland Chambers Reservoir and ultimately pumped back to the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex.
This wildlife management area has become a very important public hunting area. This is a very important stopover area for migratory birds. We manage these wetlands to have as much available food to these birds, either through seeds or invertebrates.
The cattails are kind of an invasive species, and if you don't keep those knocked back, they're low quality for waterfowl, number one, and number two, they don't filter water like some of these other type plants do.
For the average public hunter that comes in, they see it and they're like, man, it looks amazing. Just knowing how much time behind the scenes it takes to make it look amazing is pretty cool. How much work and sweat and dedication we have out here.
I am very much proud to be on this team. These are my friends. If they have an issue, we can help each other out whenever we have a problem.
This project is not just us, and it wouldn't be the success it is without involvement of the larger team of the Wildlife Division as a whole. I bet we can get there.
Their teamwork is really outstanding. Their management of this property and even the philosophy of this water reuse project, it's the first of its kind in the country. And their ability to take this project and deliver it in such a high quality manner is really above and beyond the capacity we could ask of any biologists and technicians, and this team has done an exemplary job.